To grow my channel, I figured I would channel some of the bigger YouTube gun channels. So to start off with, I came here to O'Reilly's to get some bullet hole stickers so I can have some bullet holes on the hood of my truck, just like Suits Double Aught. Granted, mine aren't going to be real.
Whoa, dude!
I've grown the Military Arms Channel tactical beard. Have the Mr. Guns and Gears bald head. Have my C&rsenal shirt on. I'll even channel Yankee Marshall. I got a John McQueen crown. But I need to channel the most active gun YouTubers somehow. I need something that's ostentatious and 50 caliber. Got it covered. Most semi-automatic pistols since Borchardt and Browning have either been a simple blowback design for smaller, weaker calibers, or short recoil for stronger calibers. But even the short recoil has limitations. In 1983, Bernard C. White and Arnold Streinsberg filed a patent for a gas-actuated pistol, and after some refining, a second patent was filed by IMI in 1985. The Desert Eagle was born. This gas system, similar to those found on semi-automatic rifles such as the AR-15 and Mini-14, allowed the Desert Eagle to fire very large caliber and more powerful rounds than the short recoil pistol. This allows the Desert Eagle to compete when it comes to muzzle energy and caliber that only Magnum revolvers could fire before. This pistol is a single action hammer fired. The slide also serves as a bolt carrier, and the barrel with polygonal rifling rotates. The first models, the Mark I and Mark VII, were chambered in .357 Magnum and .44 Magnum, while the Mark VII was also chambered in .41 Magnum. Later Mark VIIs, which would become the Mark XIX, would also be made to chamber a new round. In 1988, Evan Wilden of Action Arms designed a new round which would become the 50 Action Express, or 50 AE. Although the AMT Automag Mark V was the first pistol built to fire the new round, it quickly faded to obscurity, so the 50 AE and the Desert Eagle Mark XIX development kind of go hand in hand. The use of polygonal rifling in the Mark XIX actually created a problem. Under Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearm rules, non-sporting firearms are considered a destructive device if they are over 500 in diameter. A 500 slug used to test the barrels would be kosher with conventional rifling, but it would drop right through the polygonal rifle barrel. The 500 bore polygonal barrel would require a 510 caliber bullet, making it a destructive device. The bullet was lessened to the non-tax stamp caliber of 500, making some tampering of the case. The bore of the Mark XIX, as well as that of 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum revolvers, is actually 490. The rim diameter of the 500 AE round is the same as that of the .44 Magnum, so all that is needed to convert the Mark XIX between the two calibers is a barrel and magazine change. And with a bolt, barrel, and magazine change, you can convert the same Mark XIX to .357 Magnum. Most 50 AE rounds are 300 to 325 grains and produce a muzzle velocity of 1,500 pounds per second, plus or minus, with 1,600 foot-pounds of energy, plus or minus. The official SAAMI max load for 50 AE is 36,000 pounds per square inch. The Mark XIX comes in several different finishes, all the way from almost normal-looking plain old blued to pimpin' gold tiger striped. The finish on my Desert Eagle is titanium gold. When I bought this a few years ago, I set out just to get a blue Desert Eagle as it was the cheapest finish. Since there weren't many Desert Eagles for sale locally, I hopped on Gunbroker. I spotted this one for sale with no reserve. I went ahead and put a max bid that was equal to what a blued one would cost, figuring that I would be outbid and didn't think much of it. To my surprise, I won the auction, so I ended up getting a pretty cool deal on this. Plus, if I wanted to, I could have immediately turned it around locally for a $300 to $500 profit if, one, I didn't really want a Desert Eagle in my collection, and two, I was willing to risk grabbing the ATF's attention for flipping guns for a profit without an FFL. That would be my PSA for this video. I plan to eventually attain a 44 Magnum barrel magazine so I can convert it between calibers. Shooting this gun is not all that bad. The heavy slide and built-in muzzle brake help to mitigate the recoil, and when compared to the 500 Smith & Wesson, this seems very manageable. I will say that I've had some reliability issues early on, but I almost wonder if there isn't a break-in period with these, as it seems to become more and more reliable every time I take it out. I went from several malfunctions the first time taking it out, to none the last couple times. Still, I would not want to have my life count on this gun's reliability, whether against human or bear. To me, this is merely a novelty gun, and really doesn't serve much purpose. If I needed flat-out power, I'd take the 500 Magnum, and if I was worried about wild boar or bears, I would carry either my Colt Delta Elite or Glock 20, as several hot 10mm rounds should do the trick. If you like what you see, please check out my other videos as well as my Facebook, Twitter, and check out who I support on Patreon. Also, please continue to contact your representatives and senators to say no to any gun control. No compromise. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day. Well, want to see how I can quickly waste $15?